Super excited for today's 30-minute bar-inspired full body workout. You aren't going to be needing any equipment today, but grab a mat or something to protect your knees. If you've not hit subscribe, do that right now. Press the bell so you get notified every single time I upload a brand new workout. Also, check out my Instagram, it is at TaylorToned. Who's ready to shake, sculpt and burn? Let's get straight into it. Let's take a standing position. I want you to bring your feet underneath your hips. You're going to pull your belly button in, roll the shoulders down. You're going to sweep the arms up towards the ceiling, and then again sweep the hands up towards the ceiling. Go nice and tall through the body, and then you're going to sweep them other way. Round and forwards. Round and forwards. One more. Round and forwards. Now bring the hands down for a prayer position. Step to the left and lift. Now right. Drop and lift. Dropping into towards a squat position here. The knee goes over the top of your middle toe. We're taking it nice and upbeat here, getting that body warm. Remember, knee over the top of the toe. You want to stick the butt backwards, stick the booty out, sink low, lift up. Now keep pulling the abdominals in. Keep growing the crown of the head nice and long. Find a neutral spine through the upper body. Go drop, then lift. You've got 6. Then up. You have 5. Then you're going to hold low in a squat. 4 more. Up and 3. Lift up. You have just 2 and lift. Now last one. Drop it. Hold it. Now sink the foot a little bit lower to the floor. Now add a little tiny bounce and bounce. Now you're going to dig the heels in and peel the toes off. Push the palms together. Squeeze the abdominals in. It's like you're pulling your waist away from those sides. Drop. You've got 7 and 6. We change in 5, in 4. Next exercise in 2, in 1. Lift up. Turn the feet out. So this move, we're going to go down, then up. Don't worry about the arms right now. Just go down, lift. I want your feet wide in the hips, legs, feet, natural turn out. Knees fire over the top and the middle toe. Okay, so this is option 1 here. If you feel like a little bit of a mind body, a little change, a little challenge for the brain, you're going to add the arms as well. So drop, lift, drop, lift, down. So you're shooting the hands in opposition above the body. Go squeeze, lift. Get a little bit of lateral flexion. This is called as well. Stretching out the side of the body, taking an incline over, whilst also getting the heart rate high. Go lengthen, lift. You've got 4. Up, 3, lift it. You've got 2, lift it. Last one, hold it. You know what's coming. We're going to pulse, but first, lift the body up. Bring the hands in towards a fifth position, this is called, and sink the hips lower. Option here, advancement. Lift the heels, modification, keep them down. And then we're going to bounce and bounce. Little pulse, little squeeze. Now squeeze those abdominals in. Let's get the upper body nice and strong. Get that core engaged. Sink the hips low. I want you to burn and shake with me today. We go down and down. You've just got 8 and 7. Go 6 more presses. 5, 4, then roll down. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Shake it off. Make sure you've got enough room to roll out in towards a full plank position. I want you to bring your chin into your chest. You're going to roll through the spine, and then you're going to walk the hands out, coming towards a plank, hold it, and then walk back in. So that is your advanced option. If you want the modified option today, chin towards your chest, you're just going to walk down in towards a modified plank where you come into the fleshy part of the knees. So pick your option, walk it in. Remember to wind through the vertebrae. This is a Pilates roll down. If you want to know what we're doing right now, taking our Pilates influence. That's what Barre is. It's Pilates, it's yoga, it's dance conditioning and general gym conditioning, all mixed into one fun, promise it's fun, workout. Hold it. Walk the hands in. Now as you come into that plank, you want to squeeze your belly button in, and you want to make sure you've got one straight line through the body. Walk it out, and we're going to hold it this time. Stay here. Hands under the shoulders. Now step inner thighs together. So remember, modification, you're going to hold it here for me. If you're in the advancement with me, you're up here in the full plank position. Now you're going to draw your left knee into the chest. You're going to squeeze in, push back, other leg, squeeze in, push back. So modification of this, you're just holding stillness. you're finding that connection where your belly button squeezes up towards the spine. Imagine you've got a magnet on your back and your belly button is drawing up towards it. We go in, you can do this, in and push. We go for a squeeze, squeeze, push back. You've got it. 4, squeeze, press it back. 3, squeeze, push back. Let's go. 2, in and push. 1 more. Go in and in. Now press it, hold it, stay here, eye line towards the floor. Now you're going to drop down towards the forearm. So even if you're in that modified position on the knees, drop to the forearms. Modified, it will look like this. Harder version, you've got those knees lifted. Now stay here. Again, eye line down, squeeze the belly button in. I know your belly is shaking. The knees, they're now going to go tap, tap, then lift. Lift. Go double bounce for 2, so they just touch the floor. Feeling super strong today. There's always a way to make this harder. Don't let the knees touch the floor. Oh, that burns. And just bend the knees. Go down, down, then up. Bounce, bounce, lift. You've got it. 5. Let's go. 4 more. You've got 3. Then up. Keep pushing. 2. And lift. Now last one. You're going to lift and hold the knees off. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. You have just 8 seconds until a child's pose. Quick breather in 5. In 4. Push back in 3, 2, 1. Whew. That bend. Push the hips backwards, reaching those hands forwards, extending through the spine. Finding a nice deep inhale and an exhale. Then slowly, I'm gonna roll it up. I want you to keep your toes together and the knees are open. I'm just gonna edge up my mat. So toes together, knees open. If you can see me from side camera, toes together, knees open in a V. So you're gonna bring your hands together, push the palms together, open through the chest. Hip thrust, we go up, then down. Go lift and low. So push the hips forwards and then drop the hips down towards your heels. When you go for a thrust, then lift. Now keep that upper body nice and upright. Keep breathing, inhale, exhale. Do not hold the breath. You've got it. Lift and lower. Now press and squeeze your glutes together as tight as you can. Go up, down, go lift and lower. You've got 8 more here. Then we're gonna hold. 7. You've got 6 and drop it. 5 to stillness. 4 them are gonna hold. Let's go. 3 and lower. You've got 2 and drop. Now last one, you're gonna lower your hips just towards your heels. You've got your hips about 3 inches away from your heels, that's all. Now throw the hands over the top of the head. Now tuck it. We go little, tuck and tuck. So you're rotating your hip bones under and under, under, scooping those hips under. Now the lower your hips go, the more you incline backwards, the more it's gonna burn. Who's with me here? This is the end. Then we're gonna go straight in towards your arm section. Not the end of the workout though, don't worry. Still with me for that full 30 minutes. Go tuck and tuck, go tip. Now can you incline backwards? You have just 10, 9, 8, you've got 7, arm section, 6, in 5, you have just 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, that burned. Lift up. Coming in towards a kneeling position. I want you to reach the hands to the side. You're gonna draw me some shoulder rolls, up and backwards. Up and backwards, just getting my breath back after that absolute destroyer of a thigh set. We go. Up, round, back. So now quick, 2 minutes of arms before you go into some more leg and butt work here. Backwards, now rotate that circle forward. So it's like you're trying to touch your shoulders on your ears and then roll the shoulder blades forwards. So you're really thinking about that shoulders, the trapezius, the lats, the rhomboids, should be burning out, deltoids, basically all of that upper body section around your shoulders should be burning. We go, 2 more here, up in circle, 1 more, we go up circle. Now you're gonna stay here. I want you to bring the hands together, now touch the fingers together and then separate. Go touch, separate, we go touch and separate. Option here, we're gonna go touch, touch, push. Go touch, touch, push. You're pressing your fingertips together. Your fingertips track in line with the shoulders. The belly button is staying, squeezing in. This is a bad time for my nose to be itching, right? We go tap, tap, then push. Sorry. And push. We go for a tap, tap, push. You have just 3 more here till a hold. 2 more till the change. Last one. Now keep the hands to the side. You're going to bend, reach forwards, then back. Go forwards and back. So you're taking a rotation through the shoulder joint. Come in, in towards your rotator cuff. We go, bend, reach forwards, then back. Go forwards, then back. So you're shining your palms towards me, and then you're rotating them backwards. Forwards, back. We go forwards and back. You have just 3. Push back. You've got 2. Push back. Last one. Now keep the palms back. Little tiny pushes and pushes from side on. It looks like this when you go for a squeeze and push. You have just 7, 6. So you've got 5. Booty section in 3, in 2, 1. Shake it off. Well done. Now turn to the side. You're going to lower down all the way onto your forearms like this. So both the forearms are on the floor, number 11. Now squeeze your right heel to your right glute. You're going to mirror me and push this toe up towards the ceiling. So the knee is going to come in for 2, squeeze, lift. In for 2, squeeze it up. So we go in and in, push, lift. Couple of things here before we delve straight into that burning part of this exercise. I want your knee tracking in line with your hip. I want your toe pointed. It's like you've got a ball, a soft ball behind your knee, and you're trying to keep it there. So imagine you have not as big as a football, a little bit smaller than a football. You want to try and keep it behind the active leg. Squeeze, we go in, push it, lift. You've got 3 more here to go. Squeeze up. You've got 2 more. Squeeze it, lift. 1 more, go inhale. And take an exhale, now you're going to hold it up there. Point through the toe, squeeze the heel in towards your glute, nice and tight. You want the working leg in line with your working hip, in line with the same shoulder. Now you're going to add a little tiny lift, lift, lift. So squeeze the toe up, inhale, exhale. Now pull your belly button away from the floor. It's like you have on a super tight corset. It's like you want something wrapped around your waist and it's pulling you in even tighter. It's like if you've ever seen Bridget Jones, the movie. There's 3 of them, especially if you're from England. You can relate to this one. The movie, of course, but the knickers as well. Anywhere you are in the world, you can relate to these. You know those really high-waisted, like suck you in, like the knickers that you wear when you're wearing a tight dress. Imagine you've got a pair of those on and you're really engaged through the core. Squeeze them on. They're a size too small. Squeeze them up past your hips and on towards your waist. Squeeze in those abdominals. You have just 7, 6, 5, hold in 4, stillness in 3, in 2, in 1. Now you're going to close the knee down. You're going to draw a big circle with the knee and push the toe to the ceiling. Oh my golly gosh, that burns. Squeeze the knee in, open. So it's like you're drawing your knee around a half circle. Maybe you're drawing your knee around a clock face. Give me a half circle and push it back. You've got 3 more here. Open it up. You've got it. 2 more, half circle. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Pretty sure you can. Here you go. Maybe you're making the excuse you can't. Lift that leg up there. Now, you guessed it, opposite way. Round, up. Oh my gosh. Is it me or does it just hurt that other way? Tad bit more. We go. Round circle up. 1 more. Round circle up. Now hold it there and push the toe up and up. Inhale. Exhale, squeezing the toe up towards the ceiling. Should be really starting to burn now. Now to change your point into a flex, dorsiflexion. Squeeze the heel in tighter, lift the heel up and up. You have just 7 and 6. We've got a side plank in 5. You've got to go 4, change in 3, in 2. Now stay there, do not drop the leg. Extend the leg, tuck this toe under. You're going to rotate left fingertips to right elbow and you're going to roll towards me for a side plank. Surprise, ab work. Keep this hip lifted to the ceiling. For the modification here, you can always bend this underneath knee down towards the floor, extend the top leg. You want a nice straight line from the ear down towards your heel. Now add a little tiny lift. Inhale again. Exhale, you need that inhalation, you need that exhalation to provide your body with oxygen. Your body needs oxygen as a source of energy. Can you see my top leg trembling? Oh my gosh, I'm burning so much. I'm trembling and shaking so much. You have just 8, 7, 6. So you've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it, hold it, hold it. Stay there. You've got 10, 9, lower down in 8, 7, 6, lower down in 5, in 4. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Okay, quick stretch. We need it today. Bring in your right foot over the top of the left knee. Draw the heel in, push this knee backwards. Nice deep inhale. Ooh, nice deep exhale. Switch up the legs, prepare that other leg, looping it over the top, drawing the knee in towards the chest. Open the heart out, figure 4 stretch. That burned. Who's ready for the second side? Me. Got no choice really, have I? You're going to sweep the feet round towards the back, then you're going to take the forearms, push them back down in towards that number 11. So back in towards that number 11. Now you're going to bring your right knee into the center line of the body, bring this left heel to the left glute, and then shoot the top to the ceiling. You're going back in towards that plantar flexion or a pointed toe. Now scoop the abdominals in, pull the navel away from the floor. The hips are square. Imagine you have 2 lasers on your hip bones and they both need to be pointing down towards your mat, down to the carpet, wherever you're in. Now we go down for 2, squeeze it, lift. Go drop and drop, we squeeze and push. We go for an inhale in, exhale, push, in and in, squeeze it, lift. Now if you need to change the upper body, you can always come in towards a straight arm extension here, but just make sure you've got your hands underneath the shoulders. Make sure you're pulling your abdominals in. We go down for 2, we squeeze it, lift. My choreography today is down on forearms, in and in. But if you've got any injuries, don't be afraid to come in towards that straight arm position. You will still work your butt, you will still burn and shake and squeeze. Now, is your knee drawing a line with the shoulder? Is it drawing a line with the hip? And squeeze, we go in and in, we push it, lift, keep going. We can get through this together. Supporting side of your body, is it pushed up against a pane of glass? Is your supporting side of your body in one straight line? And squeeze, we go in and in, we push it, lift. Inhale, pull the abs away from the floor. You've got a gorgeous flat line position. Imagine you have a ruler, lost the beat then, sorry. And push, here we go, down for 2, we squeeze it, lift. Imagine you've got a ruler of the back of your t-shirt. From the crown of the head down towards your coccyx is one straight line. Drop, we squeeze it, lift. 2 more, go in and in, we push it up. 1 more, go in and in, we squeeze and lift. Now hold it. It's time for that half circle. I think that's what killed me the other side. You're going to bring the knee in, draw the half circle, take it round. So I like to say at this point, it's like you're going forward in time. So draw your knee round the face of the clock. Push forwards in time. Squeeze it, lift and push. Draw yourself a really big circle with that knee joint. Get some hip mobility going on as well here. Developing stabilizing strength in the lower body as well as burning out that butt. So I know you're thinking about that bum burning, but think about all the good stuff happening in the upper body. You're using stabilizing muscles, developing strength in the upper body too. Ooh, because you're trying to keep it still. Other way, we go, circle back. Now take that clock face back in time. We go round, push it up and lift. We're all gonna have round perky bums after this. Can't promise that, disclaimer, but we're on a good journey to it. Round, circle, lift it up. 1 more, round, circle, now lift. Hold, poke, up, flex the heel, bring the heel nice and tight and lift. And lift, we go. 8, hold in 7, side plank in 6, in 5, in 4. You've got 3, stillness in 2, in 1. Now tuck the toe under, rotate, same as first side, right fingertips to left elbow, and you're gonna roll it, coming towards a side plank position. Your modification here, underneath knee bends down towards the floor, the hip pushes up towards the ceiling, and you're gonna add a little tiny lift, lift, lift. Now that other top leg of mine is shaking, it's uncontrollable. That uncontrollable bar shake, that is when you know, by the way, your muscle is fatiguing out and you're making the change you want. You're pushing your body past its comfort zone, which is where all the change happens. We go front up and up. You get a little stretch soon. Don't worry, you've got 8, 7, 6 more, 5 more, 4, stillness in 3, 2, hold, 8, 7, 6, I'm shaking, 5, 4, stretching 3, 2, 1. That shake was big. You're gonna come into a quick stretch, looping your right foot over the top of the left knee, driving that knee in, pushing backwards, and finding a quick figure 4 stretch here. Lengthening out through the side of your butt, through the side of your seat. Switch legs, loop the other foot over the top, inhale in, exhale away, driving that leg behind. And then from here, I want you to send the feet out in front of yourself. We got time for a quick stretch. I want you to reach your hands towards the ceiling, grow nice and long off the sit bones. Take a nice deep inhale in. And then as you exhale, bring your fingertips down towards your toes. Try and fold the body in half. And then from here, find a breath in, find a breath, exhale, lift up. Give yourself a shoulder roll. You're gonna come down towards the floor, in towards your abdominal section. So I want you to lower down. You're gonna bring your hands around the side of your hips. And then from here, flatten off the body down towards the floor. Pull the belly button in. And then I want you to bring your left foot in, and loop your right foot on top. So you're in this position here with the foot looped on top. Now bring the hands behind the head. You're gonna inhale in, exhale, peel the head, neck, shoulders off the floor, and lower back down towards the floor again. We go. Inhale, exhale, squeeze and lift. Now you can either keep at this tempo or up it with me. We go. Lift, drop, lift, drop. Go up, then down. Go up, then down. So pick your option here. It's 1 or 2. It's fast or slow. Support the head, hands behind the head, lower. You've got 5 and drop. You've got 4 more here, go lower. You've got 3. You have just 2. Last one, you're gonna lift it, hold it, and stay there. Now option, can you squeeze your left elbow towards your right knee? Try and get that one. You're gonna throw the hands past the leg and add a little tiny lift, 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 lift. Neck's hurting, left hand goes behind the head. 7, 6, 5, 4, stillness in 3, 2, hold, extend the top leg. Wrap the hands on top of the thigh, lift yourself up. Advanced option, underneath leg comes away. Now add a little tiny pulse and pulse. You know what's coming? We're gonna go for those switch scissor changes. In 5, in 4, in 3, switching in 2, in 1 through center, switch. The legs we go, change, change. Now option here, you can always bring those hands away, keep switching those legs. Inhale, exhale, you've got 6. And 5, head, neck, shoulders, they stay off the floor. You've got 3 and 2, 1. Now bring the legs back in again. You're gonna lower your right foot down, hook the foot over the top, bring the hands behind the head, lower it back down. We go, lift and lift. We are so nearly done with your workout today. You literally have 3 minutes to go, and then that is it. You've done so good. We go up and squeeze. Now last one, you're gonna lower down towards the floor, lift it and hold it. Bring the opposite elbow to opposite knee, stay there. Extend the top leg, throw the hands over the side, add a little tiny lift, lift, squeeze, squeeze. You've got 6, grabbing that thigh. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Grab the thigh, stay here. Option, bring this other leg off. Now you're gonna come through center and we're gonna switch those legs. Switch, switch. 30 seconds now. Should have done this exercise the other way so I could see my stopwatch, but hey ho, live and you learn. I'm still shaking, my legs are trembling. Option here, if you want that challenge, the hands, they go away. We have just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you've got 5, stretch in 4, in 3, in 2, 1. Well done. Lower down towards the floor. Bring the soles of the feet down. Take a nice deep inhale in. Take a nice deep exhale away. I want you to draw the knees in towards the chest. You're going to rock yourself backwards, rock yourself up and forwards. Bringing both the feet behind yourself. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're going to find a cat and cow. Inhale, scoop the abdominals up and out. The eye line comes under. Exhale, push the chest down towards the floor. Lift the eye line all the way up. Back through the center, you're going to sweep your left foot forwards and you're going to lift all the way up. Now find two 90-degree angles for me. Then from here, tuck the pelvis under, the hips tuck under. It's like your hips are a bowl of water. Tip the water into your belly button. Now option to lunge it forwards. Coming in towards the hip flexor stretch. Inhale, exhale. Drive the hips backwards, dig the heel in, hamstring stretch. Allow the hands to come around the front of the leg and then melt your nose towards the front of the shin. Nice deep breath in, deep breath exhale. Sweep this foot round towards the back. Other side, bring your right foot forwards, two 90-degree angles. And then from here, tucking the hip bones under, and then lunge forwards in towards that hip flexor stretch. You need to get that anterior pelvic tilt before you push forwards, otherwise you won't stretch it. And then from here, drop the hips backwards, dig the heel in. Hands come around the front of the leg and draw the nose down towards your shin. Carefully, this leg's going to loop all the way around towards the back. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Now tuck the toes under, drive the heels towards the floor and take a downward dog. Now I really want you to imagine you have magnets again on your heels and on the floor, and you're trying to connect your heels with the floor. This will give you a deeper stretch through the calves, through the back of the leg, into the hamstring, into the glutes. Stay there. Walking the hands in towards your feet, the crown of the head comes down towards the floor. And then you're going to try, only an option, to interlace the hands behind the back. Then let the fingertips just rock forwards and stay there. Maybe a gentle, really gentle rock side to side. Drop the hands down towards the floor. You're going to take your right hand over the top of your left leg. Sorry, I'm trying to say the opposite thing. And then spiral the hand up towards the ceiling. Through the center, take your left fingertips over the top of your right foot and then spiral towards the ceiling. Open the heart to the side, take the gaze towards the sky, towards the ceiling, and enjoy the stretch. Drop the hands down towards the floor and just freely swing side to side. Lose any tension that you've got. Take a soft, gentle bend through the knees, dipping the hips towards the floor. Slowly and sequentially, with control, roll through the vertebrae. 33 vertebrae in your back. Let's try and ripple through them all. And then from here, bring yourself towards me. Give yourself some shoulder rolls around. Give yourself a quick shake off. Bring the hands to a prayer. Let's center the body. Feet come underneath your hips. Inhale. Exhalation, draw the heels away from the floor. Going nice and tall through the crown of the head. Lower the heels back down. Take a gentle soften bend through the knees. You're going to close your eyes for me here. Inhale in positivity. Exhale away negativity. And well done in your full body bar workout with me today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you press the bell so you get notified every single time I upload a brand new workout. Leave me any feedback and comments down below, and I will see you all again in a couple of days for another very shaky, that one was very shaky with me today, workout. Bye.